So this is the CP clip.
Yes, more legal.
All right, so
consuming child porn be legal? I think that would be, yes, more legal and more ethically consistent. Yes, 100%. Should consuming child porn be legal? I think that would be, yes, more legal and more ethically consistent. Yes. 100%.
Yeah, so that was his thing with vegan
gains.
gains.
Be legal? I think that would be, yes, more legal and more.
All right, I'll stop playing it. I know I'm taking some cheap shots there.
He said it.
Come on. He did say it. He did. He said it. Okay, all right. But
and we already went into why his argument is because like parts of your laptop and other devices are mined by kids in Africa. So if you're gonna sell laptops, then you should be able to like consume CP. It's a dumbass argument.
Okay, all right. I like this part too, right? Because this is one of my favorite ones. Because at this point, it's fun to clown on the guy. It really is. All right. Oh God, the video is even worse than I thought. Let me play it first.
You realize there were N-words in the SS,
dude.
right?
You can just say niggers.
Ooh, wow.
Oh,
that's a little bit hot for me,
God! Oh, mate! Oh, he said the word. Oh.
Now I want to be clear. All right, Vaush was talking to somebody that, to my understanding, is a fucking neo-Nazi, right? So that guy's a piece of shit 100%. But I like this comment here. How the fuck did a neo-Nazi resist the urge to say the N-word, but Vaush didn't?
Yeah, for real though. Like, what?
I mean, it's a valid point.
Right.
But the thing is, Vaush actually literally gave himself the N-word pass, and someone pointed at it here. So let's pull this part up too. All right. Vaush told me to my face that black people should vote for our oppressors to save his privileged ass. Then he gave himself the N-word pass. Anyone following this guy is a clown. This guy's exactly the white liberal Malcolm X and MLK warned us about. And this part is
he gave himself the pass. He was
in this video, I drop an N-bomb. Big one. Hard R. I did this to show my whatever. I don't like people who tend to use fancy words for the sake of using fancy words. Just say your fucking critics, you little bitch. That their language doesn't impress me. That their slurs don't frighten or disarm me. You can see from their reactions that it worked. They were clearly taken because you used the N-word, you jackass. You fucking white boy. Don't use the fucking N-word. Shit, dude. I've been called the N-word, right? Because Arab, right? So I've been called sand N-word. Like it was all. Dude, I was recently called it like last year, right? There was a whole big thing. That was that whole thing
made
about
someone
senpai.
Be racist.
That was the whole thing with Senpai's home and everything, you know? But
my favorite YouTuber.
Right. But like, dude, I don't even say it, right? Like, I just say like, dude, I've been called the N-word before. I've been called like a sand N-word. I don't even say it because like, dude, as much as I believe in free speech and everything, and I think legally you should have the right to say it if you want to say it. Right?
You got to lead by example.
To me, it's just immoral to do it. Right? I think that our Constitution allows for some amoral things. So, and I'm fine with that, right? Because people need to make those decisions for themselves, just to get that out there, right? But like, I don't even fucking say that shit. I don't even say that fucking shit. But like, he gave himself the fucking pass. That's the best part. He gave himself the fucking pass.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, I'm gonna watch this video that I made, that I did. I'm gonna, yeah, I think that's justified. I think I can do that from now on. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys know. It works.
Okay. Now, okay, hold on. So we just got a couple more clips, and then we'll jump into the Tim Pool stuff. And there are some points that I did skim through that I did want to highlight on. But we obviously it's a 4-hour stream, so we can't go through the entire thing.
Yeah.
Now, okay, we're getting right into it, folks. Listen up.
When did he have his hair like that?
No. If you watch my content, you are black. We know this. This is true. Congratulations. You all have the N-word pass now. Don't use it here. Don't use it here.
What?
So now that we've established QED that we are all black, we have a vested interest, including me. We have a vested interest in, hey, toe the line, guys. We have a vested interest in making sure that the Biden campaign treats us fairly. Okay, listen, we're a powerful and respected voting demographic. All right, so Joe Biden, we voted for you, us Black people. During the primaries, we did tend to go to you. Pretty much every other minority group went to Bernie, but we went to you. And
It's okay, guys. Vaush proclaimed himself and his entire audience to be Black, and then he gave everybody the N-word pass, including himself. So, you know, he's justified in using it now.
Well, yeah.
And that's how that works, right?
He's super smart. You know, he found a loophole.
How's this? Vaush addresses how Biden was trying to gatekeep Blackness, implying it's problematic, but then gives suggestion on how Biden could gatekeep Blackness without being racist.
Right? Wasn't he like
the implication here is that the identity of Blackness is being gatekept behind support for his presidential campaign. Now, this may be surprising to you guys because you're all low IQ Vaush viewers instead of high IQ Hassan viewers. But
okay, let's just clarify
who's
one
Hassan?
thing right now. Hassan viewers are also low IQ, just like Vaush viewers. It's
but
just
who is
you're
Hassan?
so
I don't even know the guy.
Hassan is the jackass from the Young Turks, right? Or he was, right? He's Chank's nephew. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
I only know Cenk and that crazy bitch. That's it.
Yeah, well, no, he originally was with the Young Turks and everything, but he got like thrown out because he said some really stupid and offensive shit. And there's this one congressman from Texas, and I'm blanking on his name right now, but he lost his eye serving, right? Okay. And so Chank's nephew Hassan goes out and says some terrorist basically fucked his eye out, right? Like just some nasty shit, right? To a guy that lost his eye in service. It was fucked up, right? It was fucked up. But he said some other stuff. I don't know exactly what got him thrown off the Young Turks, but to my understanding, it was not like some sort of thing where he was like, I want to branch out and grow, because the dude really likes sucking off on his uncle. So I bet he really regrets that decision. Anyways.
That is not the type of language that presidential candidates should typically engage in, generally speaking. If Joe Biden...
Wait, hold on. What? Max said...
the dude with the eye missing, Dan Crenshaw. Yeah. He was on Saturday Night... Not Saturday Night Live. Maybe Saturday Night Live?
No, he was. Because I can't remember, but like one of the hosts on Saturday Night Live also made fun of him losing his eye, right? Yeah. And he got a ton of backlash for doing that. And then they invited Dan Crenshaw on, and Dan Crenshaw clowned on him. It was actually a pretty nice moment.
It was not Peterson. He's like that dude's from Ontario, the comedian.
No.
He went out with Ariana Grande.
He did go out with Ariana Grande. He's from fucking Canada?
Yeah, he's from Canada.
You fucking Canadians, I swear to God, something's wrong with you people.
What are you talking about?
Dude, cool. You know what? You know what? The only thing worse than fucking being Canadian is being Australian. Let's be at least you
it's
have
like
that.
Pete Davidson, I think.
I hope Zio fucking watches.
I think it's Pete Davidson.
Later. Yeah, no, it was Pete Davidson. He's the one who said it.
He's a cool guy. I mean,
didn't Ariana Grande like dumped him because he said some like stupid shit about her, right? And she like dumped him immediately. Too. Yeah. Oh, dude, Pete Davidson's an idiot.
Yeah, I feel for the guy. I mean, like, I was engaged. I'm not anymore.
You feel for everybody. You feel for Leafy. You feel for Senpai. Is there anyone you don't feel for?
Oh, I love Senpai. But
Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson.
I don't feel for Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the one guy you don't fucking have any sympathy for.
Yeah, I mean that's a fair statement.
Had said something along the lines of here's what Joe Biden could have said that would have effectively brought about the same point with no racism. He could say something along the lines of if you're having trouble deciding between me and Trump, then I wonder how in touch you really are with the problems of the Black community. And then he does like a big smile.
I'm not
so that's how you be racist, but like put a clean face on it.
That's how you basically say the exact same thing, except it's not as except it won't be as good of a soundbite, I guess. Like, dude, come on, you're fucking dude. Biden shouldn't okay, let's just be clear here, right? I think that every American has the ability to comment on anything that they see, right? Like I don't take cocaine, all right, but I will gladly speak about people that take cocaine and give my suggestions on how they can better themselves. 100%. Okay. But like,
well, why not? You can do cocaine and do that at the same time. So you can get a feel for how they feel.
But like, I want to point something out, right? And it's specifically when it relates to the Black community, right? So there's this whole thing about how, because they were brought over as slaves, there is no ancestry that they can really track back to, like an origin from where their families came from. They don't know. Okay. So what they do have is being Black and being in America, right? So being Black Americans. So when you have anybody who sits there and throws you out of that community, when you really don't have anything you can track back to other than Africa, it's offensive, and it makes them feel like you're taking away their identity as a whole, right? At least that's the way it was explained to me. Okay. So for Biden to have made that comment, it was gross and it was offensive. And he said it in response to someone asking him, what are you going to do for the Black community? Which just made it even worse. So Vaush coming around and saying, well, he could have phrased it better. No, he should have just answered the damn fucking question when someone asked him what he was going to do for Black America. And his response was, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't Black. No, that's some racist ass shit, dude. It's also offensive as fuck because the guy was asking you a serious question and your response to him was being like some fucking dude.
I didn't know that was like a response to a question. I thought he was just saying shit.
Yeah, and the thing is, like the host was Charlemagne the God. Jasmine loves the show that he's on. I was gonna say loves the guy. I think she likes him in terms of like Charlemagne the God.
I have no idea who that is.
His name is literally Charlemagne, and they call him Charlemagne the God as far as like his handle. But he's part of a podcast called The Breakfast Club, and Jasmine listens to it every single day. She likes him. She says he used to be all about some mess or whatever. Anyways, she says he's very honest, right? And I've listened to the guy talk. He is very honest as far as, and I might disagree with him on his opinions, but the dude is, he actually has integrity, right? And I respect that, regardless of whether or not I agree with everything he says. And Jasmine likes him. And I look at this guy here, right? The thing was, he asked Joe Biden a serious question. I'm sure Joe Biden thought that he was going on for this little softball, oh, you're so great, bullshit. And Charlemagne asked him a legitimate question. Biden's response was to basically say, you're not Black if you don't vote for him. And Charlemagne actually called him on it and pressed him on it, right? And, there was this whole thing where I remember I was listening to one of the podcasts with her, and someone had called in and said, I understand your issues with Biden, but we should really focus on Donald Trump right now. And his response was basically like, no, like I'm just going to sit around and let him say the shit that he's going to say. I won't say exactly what he said because I get in trouble. But anyways, the issue with the statement wasn't how fucking racist it was. Okay. And it was incredibly fucking racist. It was the fact that he was asked a legitimate question about what he would do for Black America. And his response was just a slap on Black people. Right. Like, anyways, I just, like Vaush just like, he goes way past the point that people were making. Right. If you get asked, what will you do for the Black community? And your response is like, well, you're not Black if you don't vote for me. And Vaush comes in and says, well, yeah, that was racist. He should have phrased it this way. Like, dude, come on. Like, that wasn't the issue.